My name is Kumen Reddy. I work at Altron Nexus, one of the Altron opcos. I head up the broadband business unit. I'm the head of broadband at Altron Nexus, which is in the services department of our business. And I'm responsible for taking broadband solutions to market and delivering on projects. So there are a vast amount of broadband projects that we've closed, Limpopo Connection, Eskom, working on a few new opportunities at the moment, and I'm responsible for the delivery of those projects with the project teams that we have. I've been at Altron for 4 years now. I joined in 2017, brought on board to head up the City of Tshwane broadband network project. It was very interesting for me when I first started in the organization, a bit overwhelming, but within our opco specifically at that stage was awesome. I mean, it was an organization that was very inclusive, very welcoming, and I see that now within the Altron environment, in terms of Altron as a whole, that we have very similar culture in terms of the diversity and inclusion. For me, is very key. And I think it promotes the ability for one to come in and have fun and look forward to what you do, to wake up in the morning and be successful and enjoy what you're doing. Because I face a lot of customers, both internal and external, and I think that my personal philosophy is that we're all salespeople. We're always selling. Whether it's personally, professionally, etc. And there's always an opportunity to sell something to someone, whether it's yourself, your personality, the products, the company. So you walk away at the end of each day feeling, I've done something, I've achieved something. And then some days, of course, you're pulling out your hair because you're frustrated about projects and engagements, etc. But through the process, no matter how good or bad it is, at the end of the day, you just have fun. Otherwise, probably need some straight jackets and not blue ones, white ones. I love where we are right now in terms of the brand that we've built. I love what's happened in the marketplace, that when I go out there and I say that I work for Altron Nexus, and they go, Altron, and we know of you guys, and from different facets, whether it's the Netstar opco, whether it's us as a radio, the radio environment that we historically have been known for, whether it is Bytes, ASI, now, and for MediSwitch or the fintech solutions. At some point in time, it seems as if we've touched some lives along the way. So there is awareness of the organization as Altron. I love the management team that we have within our opco currently, very diverse team, and that promote forward thinking, the ability to come up with great ideas, to challenge things in our work environment, to come up with new ideas, to be bold. The great thing is that we do have leadership. We don't have executives that are bosses, that are in positions, senior positions, etc. We have leaders that inspire people, both from in terms of where individuals want to grow and aspire to growing into, in terms of their personal growth and achievement, and people that you look up to from an experience perspective, in terms of what they've achieved, in terms of what they can teach you and where they can take this organization. In terms of the openness, honesty, integrity, I think that's the foundation of how we engage within our teams at an opco level, internally, and even in our customer engagement models. And I think, yes, that for me is key in terms of how we engage. The inclusion and diversity is absolutely key for us. I think we're definitely living up to our value system. I think that we're having fun while we work, and that's most important. If you love what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. So, and people around that we engage with are happy. And the whole COVID environment, working from home, is a bummer because you don't engage with your peers. You don't have physical engagement, sitting across and having a cup of coffee and catching up. And that's when there's lots of engagement and fun. That's what makes it interesting about work environment. It makes it creative, as opposed to just getting from teams meeting to teams meeting, that all you're trying to do is get a task done. And that's why you'll find that in a lot of our meetings, there's a lot of lightheartedness in even those teams meetings, because we miss that. We miss our engagement with our peers. We're a truly South African company, diverse. We offer inclusion. I think that we have created an amazing brand out in the market. We operate on multiple sectors in the ICT environment. We have, as an organization, so many different solutions that we can take to market. So it's not very niche in terms of we only operate in specific areas. We can go to organizations and customers and talk to them about Altron and not Altron Nexus and not Netstar or not ASI. But we talk about Altron because as a group we can bring so many solutions and different offerings to the table. It's not like we can have a customer ask us about a specific issue that they have or a requirement that they have, and we say, we're going to have to get back to you. Within the group, we do it. So that broad offering that we have as an organization is something that's really amazing, and I think that's a very key differentiator for us as an organization compared to the other players that we see out in the market. I think that it's an environment that it allows you to come in, and I'm going to say to be an incubator. And not for you to be incubated in this organization so that you can go outside the organization, but whatever role you come in as within the organization, within an OpCo, it provides you an incubation into so much of more potential within the group. People love working here. I mean, we enjoy just the campus environment, just new campus. People want to come to work. They want to engage. They want to be able to be exposed to all of the other OpCos and the people within the other OpCos. It allows you the opportunity to grow. It allows you the opportunity to learn. Just recently within our OpCo, we launched Udemy for Business. And now it just brings this entire portfolio of learning platforms and tools to your disposal that you can now decide, I don't want to only focus on just me as an individual from a work perspective in terms of the tools that I need to work. It allows me to grow as an individual. What else excites me? What else can I explore about myself that will be of benefit to me and benefit the organization, because there's learning and growth and development in everyday's activities and everything we do. So from an employee perspective, looking for an opportunity to grow that will give you opportunities for a long period of time where you don't stay stagnant in one position in one place or one OpCo. The group allows you the opportunity to move around, to be exposed to different technologies, different people, different work streams.